these are the Latin to English sentences. So we have de montibus fontibusque pulchris saepe pater cogitat. So here you have your subject at the end of the sentence with the verb and your adverb saepe. So father often thinks. And then you have de, which here would mean about, because we're thinking, about the ablative plural things. Montibus, mountains, que and fontibus, okay, fountains, and beautiful. And it could be, the pulchres could go with both. So I have it about mountains and beautiful fountains, but it could also very easily have been about beautiful mountains and fountains, and both of those would have been fine. In temporibus periculi boni homines auxilium rogare debent. So in temporibus periculi, I separated it out because that is sort of a phrase in itself. In times, temporibus, of genitive danger. The boni and the homines do go together. They're both nominative, masculine, plural. The good people or good men, debent, ought to ask for auxilium, ought to ask for help. Direct object accusative. Sub legibus miseris etiam boni homines timent. And so here you have another prepositional phrase. Sub legibus miseris, under wretched laws, miserable laws. Okay. Etiam goes with your verb because it's an adverb. Boni homines, again, here's our good people or good men are also afraid, or even good people are afraid. Also, good people are afraid. Either one would work there. Next one, pontes Romani in noctibus claris pulchri sunt. So, the pontes is the bridges, and that is nominative plural. Okay, and they are Romani, the Roman bridges. And the other word that is also nominative is pulchri. So, and then the in noctibus claris is just when that is. The Roman bridges are pretty on clear nights. Okay. And then we have quo modo here, which means how. Literally means in what way. It's an adverb. It's an interrogative adverb. How. And then we have postsumus. We have to go to our verb. How are we able to see the direct object, the earth, in a bad storm? Then we'll skip the regurgitations, and we'll go to the next sentence here. Now these are with the I stems, although we had technically an I stem on the other one. Oop, I didn't want to make that red. Hold on. All right. Why are big birds not able to fly? Magni aves. Aves are feminine, which is why they're magni. Why are they not able to fly? And we have when will the good citizens be, there's erunt, when is quando, when will be the good citizens in the big cities? So when will the citizens be in the big cities? Ablative plural. Crabs are from the sea, but goats are from the high mountains. So the from is going to be de plus the ablative. So cancri sunt de mari, sed capri sunt de montibus altis. So the subject are the cancri, there we go, the whole word, and the capri. Okay, and going with the verb sunt. And then we have the ablative mari, and montibus, montibus altis, which are going after the preposition de. And the next one, the laws of good citizens do not yet warn enemies against wars. And so we know that the laws are the subject, because they do not warn. And so there you get the leges. And then the of the good citizens, we know that of is the genitive. So here's civium bonorum. Not yet is our adverb nondum. We have they warn. They don't yet warn. The hostes are our accusative. They're the object that we're not warning. Oop. And then the other accusative is bella, going after contra. Okay. Good. And then this last one, I think it's the last one. Yep. Sailors, they are our subject because they're going to be the ones fearing. Basically, you have to look at it this way. The subject is that the sailors, they fear, there's our verb, and then what do they fear? They fear the deep sea. Okay? They fear. So if you look at the main sentence, then we have the nautai are our subject. And I put this in the order of the words, but it doesn't have to be. And then the accusative, they fear this deep sea. And then we have just sort of the parenthetical or prepositional phrase that tells us when they fear the deep sea, or in what circumstances, even in big ships in the ablative plural. And then, of course, you have I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but you have this is all labeled, so hopefully you can understand it as you go. And that's it.